This video features 25 super females on comic book covers with Stanley Artgerm Lau art. In the near future, do you want a movie about any of them? And if so, is there an actress or actresses that you want to have play them? Stanley, better known as Artgerm, was born in Hong Kong and was formerly trained in graphic design and advertising. The super females are presented in alphabetical order, and for those super females for which there are multiple covers, their covers are presented in chronological order. This is Arrow, real name Lei Ling, and with the power of the wind at her command, she is the master of the sky and the protector of Shanghai. This is Batgirl, specifically the Stephanie Brown version on this cover and the next one. Stephanie Brown had a Batgirl series from 2009 to 2011 and is currently one of 3 Batgirls. This is also Batgirl, but the Cassandra Cain version. In 2000, Cassandra Cain became the first Batgirl to star in her own monthly comic book series, in addition to becoming one of the most prominent characters of Asian descent to appear in American comics. She is currently one of 3 Batgirls. This is also Batgirl, but the iconic Barbara Gordon version, and she first appeared in Detective Comics number 359, cover dated January 1967. She is currently one of 3 Batgirls. Barbara Gordon is on the left, and Batwoman, the Kate Kane version, is on the right. This is Batwoman, again the Kate Kane version, and she first appeared in 2006. This and the next cover feature Black Cat. Black Cat's real name is Felicia Hardy, and she first appeared in 1979. Felicia, after suffering from an assault, trained herself in various fighting styles and acrobatics and became the Black Cat. She is Spider-Man's sometimes enemy, love interest, and ally. This is Captain Marvel, specifically the Carol Danvers version. Carol Danvers first appeared as Ms. Marvel in Ms. Marvel number 1, cover dated January 1977, and assumed the mantle of Captain Marvel in 2012. This and the next 11 covers feature Catwoman. Catwoman, real name Selina Kyle, is a female superhero created by Bill Finger and Bob Kane, who appears in DC Comics, commonly in association with Batman. Catwoman has been depicted as an anti-heroine and became Batman's best-known love interest, with many stories depicting their complex love-hate relationship. Catwoman is a Gotham City burglar who typically wears a tight one-piece outfit and uses a bullwhip for a weapon. Debuting as the Cat in Batman number 1, cover dated spring 1940, but not on the cover, she is one of Batman's most enduring enemies and belongs to the collective of adversaries that make up his rogues gallery. In Batman number 1, Catwoman, then called the Cat, was a mysterious burglar and jewel thief, and at the end of the story, it was revealed that she was a young, attractive woman, having disguised herself as an old woman during the story and been hired to commit a burglary. Although she does not wear her iconic cat suit, the story establishes her core personality as a femme fatale who both antagonizes and attracts Batman. It is implied that Batman may have deliberately let her get away by blocking Robin as he tried to leap after her. She next appears in Batman number 2 and number 3 and continues to escape Batman. Starting in Catwoman number 1, cover dated February 1989, Catwoman began the first of several comic series of her own. This is Cheetah, an enemy of Wonder Woman, and she first appeared in 1943. This is Emma Frost, and she first appeared in the Uncanny X-Men number 129, cover dated January 1980. She is also known as the White Queen and has evolved from a supervillain and foe of the X-Men to becoming a superhero and one of the X-Men's most central members and leaders. Hellcat is a female superhero, and she first appeared in Avengers number 144, cover dated February 1976. Her real name is Patricia Patsy Walker, and she first appeared in 1944. This is the Invisible Woman, and she first appeared in Fantastic Four #1 in 1961 as the Invisible Girl. This is Jane Foster, and she first appeared as Valkyrie in 2019 and first appeared as Jane Foster in 1962. This is Jean Grey, and she first appeared in the X-Men #1 in 1963. This is Mira, and she first appeared in Aquaman #11 in 1963. This is Mystique, and she first appeared in 1978 and has been portrayed as both a supervillain and an anti-heroine. This is Poison Ivy, and she first appeared in 1966 in Batman #181. This is Power Girl, and she first appeared in 1976 and is the cousin of Superman from an alternative universe called Earth 2. This is Raven, and she first appeared in 1980 and is associated with the Teen Titans. This is Robin Hood. With her unmatched skills and proficiency with a bow, she patrols the streets as both private investigator and vigilante, taking on cases and evils too dangerous for the average person. This is Scarlet Witch, and she first appeared in X-Men #4 in 1964. She was originally depicted as a reluctant supervillain and has since become a force for good. This is She-Hulk, and she first appeared in the Savage She-Hulk #1 in 1979. She was the last character created by Stan Lee for Marvel Comics. Her real name is Jennifer Walters, and she is a lawyer who, after an injury, receives an emergency blood transfusion from her cousin, Bruce Banner, and acquires a milder version of his Hulk condition. This is Spider-Woman, and she first appeared in Marvel Spotlight #32, cover dated February 1977, and was created because then publisher Stan Lee wanted to make sure that Marvel claimed the name before anyone else. This is Starfire, who first appeared in 1980 and is an alien princess associated with the Teen Titans. This is Supergirl, and the next 14 covers feature her. Supergirl first appeared in 1959 in Action Comics #252, and she was created by writer Otto Binder and designed by artist Al Plastino. Supergirl has had more than one origin story. What follows is one of them. Created as a female counterpart to Superman, Supergirl shares his superpowers and vulnerability to kryptonite. Supergirl, like her cousin Superman, is a Kryptonian. Supergirl is a survivor of Argos City, which had survived the explosion of the planet Krypton and drifted through space. The city had been covered by a plastic dome for weather moderation, devised by Zor-El, a climatologist and engineer, and also the younger brother of Superman's father, Jor-El. Zor-El, during his time in space, got married to Allura, and they had a daughter, Kara, who later became Supergirl. A deranged citizen caused Argo to be veered towards meteorites, which crashed into the underside of Argo and released kryptonite that started killing the inhabitants of Argo. Zor-El sent the adolescent Kara to Earth in a rocket, and to ensure that she would be recognized by Superman, Kara's parents gave her a uniform that was similar to Superman's uniform. On Earth, she gains powers identical to those of Superman. This is Vampirella, who is a science fiction female superhero vampire, created by Forrest J. Ackerman and comic book artist Trina Robbins in Warren Publishing's black and white horror comic book Vampirella #1, cover dated September 1969, which had cover art by Frank Frazetta. This is Wonder Woman. She is a founding member of the Justice League, and she first appeared in All-Star Comics #8, published October 21st, 1941, with her first feature in Sensation Comics #1, cover dated January 1942. The Wonder Woman title has been published by DC Comics almost continuously ever since. When blending into the society outside of her homeland, she sometimes adopts her civilian identity, Diana Prince. Wonder Woman was created by the American psychologist and writer William Moulton Marston, pen name Charles Moulton, and artist Harry G. Peter. Marston's wife, Elizabeth, and their life partner, Olive Byrne, are credited as being his inspiration for the character's appearance. For information about the video, see the video description section. Please like and subscribe.